Here's the second. So we're pretty close. I mean, there's more trails that go that way, but we're going the Northville-Placid Trail. And the trail continues off that way. All right, back to it. So the trail's changed again. Now we're in this beautiful flat pine trail. And super cruisy. Feels good. That little last push, the second half of the Placid to Duck Hole section was a lot tougher than I remember. But I was also cruising out, so I wasn't really paying much attention. I was just kind of flying. But this feels a lot better. You can see it's definitely nice. Making good time now. It's a nice relief before the tougher sections of this trail start again.
Where are we at for miles?
We are at 16, 17 plus total, and we're way over 14 for trail miles since the trailhead. So we're making pretty good time. It's, what time is it?
16:37, 4:37.
4:37?
Yeah. So
we started at like 8 from the house. So that's not a bad day. Yeah, especially with a big lunch break and all that other stuff. So, all right, we're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna try make good time all the way to the lean-to. All right, catch up with you later. This is what I was talking about with the cruisy sections of trail. It's a really nice change. But the downside is a lot of spiders hanging across the trail, so we gotta stay super focused. So here's the sign for Duck Hole. You can't really see it in Cold River 1 and 2 lean-tos. And then if you look over here, you have, this is where we decided to change our plan, but this is where it loops back out. And yeah, we'll come back out across the river, and then we'll head back to Duck Hole to head out. We are making decent time. Feels good. Section's been super cruisy. We're coming up to another suspension bridge, crossing the Cold River. Taking a light stretch, we got some nice trail ahead. You see, it's been nice and clear. And then back that way has been nice and clear. So I hope it stays like this most of the way to Seward. That would be a nice treat. There's one of the Cold River lean-tos, one or two, or 3 or 4, or I don't know. Honestly, can't remember. But then if we hike up in here, there's the other Cold River lean-to. If we keep going, there is a huge spider right in the middle of the trail. And that's what we've been dealing with this whole section. Can't see it. A little blurry, but it's been super gnarly. Don't like walking into those. So there's our sign. We're not going, we're going to Alushka definitely, but we might not make it all the way to Seward. That's a trailhead though, but I think it's the trailhead, not the thing. The sign on the lean-to says Seward Camp is 6 miles. And Northville's 128, and Shadow Clearing's 10.5. So we're gonna do our best. So we've stopped for the night, and we're at the Cold River Lean-to 2. We decided not to push the additional 4 miles to the Alushka Lean-to for a couple of reasons. I'd be a little tired, and 2, we heard that it was super buggy, and we stopped here for a break just to check it out, and no bugs.
Nothing.
There's no bugs at all. I mean, a few black flies here and there, but in terms of like buggy bugs, there's nothing. We got our setups here. So I'm over here. Richard's over here.
Taj Mahal.
It's like Taj Mahal
Two-person.
living. We got a picnic table in the back. There's water, actually, right down that way. That's not too far a walk, so we got unlimited water. We got a privy in the back, and we have great spots to store the bear cans. It's like sunny and blue sky, so we're just gonna hang out and rest and relax. And we got a big fire pit, and my GPS keeps going off. So yeah, great first day, and I'm looking forward to the night. I think we're gonna have a really good night, really restful. I've never slept in just an open bug net. I always had something between me and the outside of the tent, but I think it's gonna be really nice. Hopefully get some good airflow, and yeah, we are totally gonna enjoy. You know, everything's held in gently so we don't damage any lean-tos, and I learned from last time, no shelter in the lean-to, so that's what we've come up with, and I think it's gonna work pretty good. All right, time to cook some dinner. So we're out here cooking dinner. Richard's having organic quinoa, Southwestern style, with some chicken. I got couscous rehydrating, and then I got miso soup packet and some salmon, and I'm boiling myself up some tea. He's got his tea water, and yeah, we're really looking forward to dinner. It's gonna be nice. Some thunder rolled through a little bit earlier, and yeah, everything's working pretty good. Very happy, very happy. It's a good idea to stop early. Good decision. So we were down filtering water, and Captain Muscles over there. We decided to take a jump in Cold River, and what a decision that was. Feels great.
Incredible.
Totally healed all the muscles, and took a nice bath, so we're not quite as smelly tomorrow or tonight. Got all clean for the sleep clothes, and yeah, we're gonna go up and get changed and get away from the bugs. Didn't do any of this last time. I'm glad I'm doing it now, though. And the water is warm and freaking wonderful. All right. So this is our modified setup. We got clothes in the front, 2 bug nets, all stretched out, bear cans put away, and our extra stuff hung. And we got some neighbors up over behind us, but I think we're gonna have a great night. Yeah, so when we turn in for the night, we're gonna just tell you how day 1 went. We started at the house in Lake Placid, and then we hiked to the Averyville Road trailhead and started heading in. The trail was pretty dry. I think the conditions were pretty good. I mean, there's definitely some blowdowns, but that's pretty much normal when it comes to the Northville-Placid Trail. The trail was a lot drier than it was last year, which was a blessing. I had dry feet all day. Yeah. Nothing. I stepped in some mud, but not wet mud, it's just mud. So it's not bad at all. The conditions are much better than they were last year, and there are huge sections of the trail that were super cruisy, and some that were, a little more difficult, but that's hiking in the Adirondacks. How do you feel?
Bugs are on and off.
Yeah, bugs are on and off. It's the mosquitoes a little bit. Black flies, yeah, and I'd rather have black flies than mosquitoes.
And depending where you are, was that Moose Pond? Moose Pond was buggy. Here's nothing.
Yeah, the Moose Pond lean-to, buggy as heck. And then we got to the Cold River 2 lean-to, which is where we're spending the night tonight. And, no bugs at all. We were going to push to the Alushka lean-to, but we talked to 2 guys that had come, from the south up, and they hiked from Long Lake all the way up. And they said that Seward lean-to was excellent, no bugs, beautiful spot. But the Alushka lean-to was absolutely horrendous, just swarms of mosquitoes everywhere, not pleasant at all. So we decided to not push any further. We got here to take a break before the final push.
My suggestion.
His suggestion, brilliant suggestion, and yeah, we just stayed here.
Yeah.
We're like, we might as well just stay at the river. We took a dip in the river, which was like magic.
I was pretty friggin' sore before. Dip in the river, I feel good now.
I feel clean. I feel happy.
Feel refreshed.
Relaxed the shoulders a little bit. Was able to clean everything off. We had dinner early, which was wonderful. And we got a really nice picnic table, a really nice fire ring. We don't have a fire going because we don't really need it. It's got a clothesline in front of the lean-to, so we got everything, drying out and hanging up. Our bug net setups, tested them out. He's got the double, and I got the single right here. And
Really, Sea to Summits?
Sea to Summit, yeah, the Sea to Summit mosquito net. This is the insect shield because they didn't have the other one, but I don't think it really matters. But huge difference. I mean, we got more than enough room. We're not breaking any rules, which is much better. We got ground sheets and the huge bug nets, and it's like a palace, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, even his is like the Taj Mahal, but even mine, I'm a tiny dude. I got more than enough room, especially with the backpack at the feet to stretch it out. He's got his at his feet.
Yeah.
It's much better. So we've decided to modify our plan. The original plan, we were going to go from Lake Placid to Long Lake on the Northville-Placid Trail, then do the Long Lake section again, cut on the Cold River Horse Trail to do the other side of the river, and then hop back over and do the final section, Duck Hole to Lake Placid again. And what we've decided to do, we actually decided to shorten our trip a little bit, so we don't have to crush as many miles and like super stretch. We're not out 5 days. Well, it's good, but we decided to really take an enjoyment trip. It gives him an extra day off before work, which is good.
Still 20-ish mile days.
Yeah, we're still 18 to 20s. So, I mean, they're still pushing really good, but we're not going to have a whole bunch of them. We're still well above 50 miles by the time we finish in this little loop. And so extra food. We got a lot of extra food now, which is nice. Which is still only 1 day of extra food. We're hiking out on the 3rd day instead of hiking out on the 4th day. So it's only 1 day, which isn't bad at all. And what we're going to do is we just finished the Lake Placid to Duck Hole, and now we're on Duck Hole to Shadow Clearing section. And then instead of continuing the Long Lake section, jumping into town, hiking it again, and then coming back around, we're just going to make the loop, and we're cut on the Cold River Horse Trail.
Cut back by Duck Pond.
Yeah, and we're going to cut back up by, we're going to stay the other night on the other side of the river at one of the lean-tos, whichever one's less buggy. I can't remember what it is, whichever one's closest to Duck Hole on that side. And then we're going to just hop back out and do the final section, Duck Hole to Lake Placid, on the 3rd day and go get some dinner. And it gives us time to actually, enjoy the trip, do things like stop early at 5. We stopped at 5:30 today. Yeah. Had more than enough time to make dinner and hang out and clean up, which was wonderful. And we're going to swim in the river tomorrow again. We don't need a fire because the bugs are almost non-existent. And, I think it's going to make for a more enjoyable trip. But I think day 1, I'm testing out a lot of new gear. He's testing out a lot of new gear.
Almost all my stuff's new.
Yeah, I changed my kit a ton from last year. I'll do a kind of a rundown when we get back just to show you what I changed. And overall, it's pretty good. He's carrying like 37, 38, with water, full weight. And I've started at about 31 full weight, water and everything. So, I mean, we're down I'm down below 30 now. He's definitely 35, if not lower. So, I think day 1 was good.
Yeah, success.
Wasn't too bad at all.
Didn't overdo it.
That was another big thing. We didn't want to injure ourselves either. So, yeah. Good first day. Really looking forward to a second day, and we're looking forward to sharing the rest of the trail with you. Again, I shared it with you going north, so.
A little change of experience.
It's nice. I remember
someone else to chauffeur around.
Exactly. I get to show them the trail, which really nice to share it with somebody. Definitely helps. Good solo, but sharing's always good. All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna just chill out for the night, rest, relax, take it easy.
Podcasts.
Listen to some nice podcasts, and then we'll hike out. Whenever we get to it tomorrow morning. It's not. We're not really in a rush. We'll definitely be out by 8.
Oh yeah.
Just like today, and so then we can stop by 5:30. We might even take a nicer lunch. We'll see. Play it all by ear. All right. Night, and we'll catch up tomorrow.
Night, y'all.
Later.